What's going on, guys? Um, this video is going to be a little bit different from what I normally post, and it's uh it's taken me a lot of attempts to try to film without crying. um, I want to share my testimonial with God and why now I feel compelled to help, especially other dads. And so I guess I'll start telling my story. I so my wife Miranda has been the um just the biggest blessing in my life. Um, we started dating when we were 15 years old, and I was an atheist, and big atheist. I didn't believe in anything. And um, she comes from her father's a pastor, and they used to have their own church, and very, 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 very Christian family. And for years, so we got together. We had our son young, 17 years old. 16 we were pregnant. 17 years old, our son was born. And um life happens. Things work their way out. It's a blessing, right, to have our son, and so young, and to develop us into grown adults. The way that did, that was something that that was something that to go through an experience like that, you grow up. It forces you to. But what I really want to talk about is, for so many years, my when she was my girlfriend, she prayed for me to finally believe. And I it's not that my family was atheist, because they're not. I just didn't believe. I just didn't think that I just didn't believe in God. I just thought the idea, I don't know, I didn't like the idea. I was just like, whatever, it doesn't make sense. But sorry. um it wasn't until, as of really recent, I mean, there was a few years ago, I started to slowly transition and think, maybe there is, maybe there is, maybe there is. But um you know a few months ago, um something happened. We had you know marriage troubles. We had just had our daughter. Welcome to daughter. So 2 kids now. And um we were going through some marriage troubles, and coming up on, we're 25 now, so we were coming up on 10 years together. It's bound to happen. You have some sort of trouble when you've been with somebody for so long. And I had my moment where I knew he was real. I knew God was real. I knew Jesus was real. And I really truly feel that I can't make the dumb, stupid, freaking comedy content that I was doing in the past. I've already made all the videos private. I've taken them down. I was making stupid gym content, meme like stuff. A lot of people got enjoyment out of it and thought it was funny. And at the time I thought it was funny, but when I had my moment, and the moment, the exact moment was, I was I was so lost during the marriage troubles and so depressed. And basically, one day, one of my coworkers, he had said that, God likes to find people to speak through. Like, he speaks through people to you. That's how he gets to you. And I remember sitting at my desk at work, and all I can think about all morning was my marriage troubles, and just everything that was negative in my life and what was going wrong. And again, I'd been off and on for years as far as, sort of believed, didn't really. And I happened to be reading an article. I was just looking up marriage issues and looking up marriage problems, and I read in the article, basically what I read in the article was how, obviously marriage problems are normal, such and such, but they referenced God in it, and they referenced, the reasons why these things happen, and and why you go through marriage troubles, and it's important to find God in these times, and it's important to seek and develop that relationship with God. And as I was reading this article and it was telling me I need to have a relationship with God, this will help me, this will help my relationship, I felt this overwhelming amount of relief, I guess you could say, and joy, and I just felt this overwhelming amount of everything's going to be okay. And I knew at that moment that it was the Holy Spirit telling me and letting me know, like, hey, I'm real, I'm here with you, and we're gonna get you through this marriage issue. We're gonna get you through. And I told my wife. She had always wanted me to get baptized, and I went home, and I went to the store and I bought a card, and I wrote all of my thoughts and feelings out in this card for her. And at the end I said, I'm ready to get baptized, and I gave it to her. And that was one of the very special moment in my life. And to see my wife so happy for me that I had finally found God through such a hardship in, of a time. But, I guess that's how God does things. And we just have to understand that his ways are his ways. And, you got to roll with them and stay positive and understand that what he's doing is good. And our relationship now is better than ever. We've learned to really communicate with each other. We've learned to grow with one another, and we are constantly working on bettering ourselves and who we are as people, not only for us, but for our family and our kids. And, because we want our kids to grow up, obviously, to be great people and to be good human beings, successful human beings, happy human beings, godly human beings. And I'm making this video, sharing this, because I have came to the realization, like I mentioned earlier, I'm done with the dumb meme comedy stupid videos. I'm still gonna be myself. I'm still, I'm a dorky dad. That's who I am. So I'm still gonna be somewhat of a dorky dad. You're still gonna get a little bit of that. But I'm on a mission to help people now. I feel compelled now by God to help men, help fathers specifically, who, want to better themselves, better their relationship with their wife, get in shape, be that fucking superhero of a dad for their kids, and truly, truly aspire to be a great leader for their family and a godly man. I am sharing my story, sharing my testimonial, because I want you, whoever's watching, however many people ever watch this video, I want anybody going through a rough time in, relationship with their wife, etc., to know that God does things for a reason, and he loves you. He's just simply developing you. And times will be rough, but when you make it out on that other end, you'll look back and understand that they were all worth it to make you better, and to give your life and relationship and loved ones a better life as well. I understand that God is doing this to develop me, and I understand that God is doing this, this is just another hit in the face for me to come back stronger and better than ever. So, I'm getting personal with you guys, because I just want you guys to know that God will do things in your life, and you just have to roll with the punches and keep going, especially if you're a husband, especially if you're a dad. And you can. You keep your head held high, and you grind through it, and you do it for them. And you in the meantime, you still work on bettering yourself. You got to go to the gym, you got to eat better, you got to develop you got to keep doing the daily things that better you every day while you're going through that pain. And you combine that pain with all of the small daily actions of bettering yourself, getting into better shape, just feeling better, energy better, spending time with your wife, spending time with your kids. You just push through the pain. On the other side of that will be the greatest opportunity for you. And I truly believe that. And I just want to make this video, pour my heart out a little bit, and let you guys know that you can do this. You can do this. I believe in you. So thank you if you watch this whole video, thank you for listening. And I am going to be making different content. My content is going to be purposeful now, and I am looking forward to the journey in which God has put me in. So enjoy the rest of your day. Kiss your loved ones, kiss your wife, kiss your kids, hug them, let them know that Daddy is there to protect them, and do everything in your power to have a good relationship with them, and love them, and care for them, and provide